So, but I'm getting this feeling that right now in this developmental stage that maybe we need to back off because we don't know who's going to be in our meeting and stuff, and to back off because we're not really. This is our private thing right now, but we're not conducting ourselves in this manner and getting out so much angst that we have in sharing, which is good right now. But we don't want to project that so much. It's kind of like a back thing here. This is like our force to take care of the shit that needs to go down that we need to deal with. But as far as the meeting, I think that, we just need to keep going here and not get off on this because the thing is who's watching, See? So just a cautionary thing there. But I don't know. Why be, you can just say, hey, look, I'm not afraid of anything. But then, I'm just saying the sooner the better. If we're not getting into this kind of talk as we grow here in the initial stages, because we got 10 people, so, let it ride and then getting a little bit more, later on, but not being egotistical about it. Just take care of that when need be and not trying to put on that face like we are, talking right now. You get my drift?
I think I caught your essence.
Yeah, in other words, the kind of the violent mentality of hoarding, taking care of our enemies, okay? So, quote, enemies are those that are trying to make us less than what we want to be and what we're growing to be and what we intend to be. And we have to develop that, yes, but it doesn't have to come out in the meeting so much, at least in front of the larger scope of when more people come in here. It may, but we don't need to draw attention to that unless it need be. Otherwise, we just need to take care of the business. You're running the chart down the line, taking care of our meeting in a business sense. You know what I'm saying? So not to scare people. That's what I'm kind of getting at too. See, the newbies that come in, they're all of a sudden they're talking about beating off the bushes and all this stuff. I'm out of here,
Well, we can't.
I didn't mean I'm out of here. I meant they're going to go. I'm leaving this meeting now. They're talking about guns and shooting people. But hey, Charles, just a thought before I forget. The NRA, man, has a lot of people. You know that. It's got a couple million. I don't know, 6 million, maybe? A lot, man, maybe when we get more solid here, we need to, hey, Ali, what's Ali North's story, man? Give it to me in a paragraph. What's his story? Is he black or white hat? What? Ali North. He's the president of the NRA, right? Did I say IRA? NRA, the gun, yeah.
Yeah.
Charlton Heston died, I think, didn't he? Or left the chair, and yeah. So Ali North, I don't know. He was in some gun thing. He was in legal. What's his story, man?
Oliver North was involved in the Contra program, running guns for cocaine. Ollie North is a treasonous conspirator. He would be one of the first ones that deserves to be executed in my book. He's as evil as anybody on the planet. He's the leader.
He's the president of the NRA right now, or the spokesman.
Well, that begs the issue. That's like Oath Keepers and so many other groups that are posturing as good, honorable groups. The John Birch Society, group after group after group that has good-sounding names. They're here to deceive us. They're here to mislead us. They're here to take us away from where the empowerment's really at. They're here to keep us disempowered and enslaved. They're forked-tongued deceivers.
Okay, but what about the NRA, man? Upstanding the Second Amendment rights?
They're stupid. They're stupid. When shit hits the fan, that whole organization will explode, and we'll be here to pick up the pieces from of the honorable people that were merely misguided there. Okay? When it finally becomes clear the leadership of the NRA is a bunch of devil worshippers, then the people that finally woke up and smell the coffee at that moment, then they'll start looking around for opportunities, and that's where we'll be there with a smile and a flyer and a web page, and we'll be saying, sign up here.
And a handgun.
Really well. They probably got their own. Yeah. But there's going to be a lot of people that are going to suffer rude awakenings as things progress towards the Armageddon-Point, I like to call it, because the evil empire agents are continuously ratcheting up the lockdown. They're tightening down the pressure cooker lid day by day, moment by moment, and they're tightening it down worse and worse, where they're going to cut off the complete air supply soon, and they're going to start suffocating us to death here soon. And at that point, we need to be ready to fight back to get our air.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about that. Because talking about this maybe happening this summer, this 10 days of TV blackout to get the message of what they're doing in the Trump end of things, and saying this is how it's going to be and all that. That may be good in certain regards, because if they do take over the seat with the POTUS and put whoever's in there, because like I told you, supposedly John JFK Jr. is alive. He did not die in that accident. That's another thing I think I told you. And he may be the president just for kicks and giggles, like, fuck you, FBI, and whatever you did to my father, you motherfuckers. And, and then maybe Trump will be the vice president, or maybe not, whatever, But that may give us, because if the shit comes down with this 10 days, that's gonna put the shit on everybody in the fucking United States, man. You got it? In the world, the fucking world, okay? They're gonna lay it out. This is it. This is what's going on. The satanic, the Illuminati bullshit, the whole story. We're taking care of the swamp, and as far as the public, we got your back. We got your back. We're bringing economics back to the 50s level, and here we are. Biden's done. Biden's over with. Biden and the whole fucking crew, their history right now. They're in military tribunal, etc., on and on. Whatever their message is going to be, that's all I know so far, but wait and see, right? And so, hey, but that might buy us some time is what I'm talking about, that when that does happen, though, there's a lot of nuts and screws and bolts going to freaking come undone, man. Big time. You think we got angst, Charles? That's a whole fucking nation getting the shit at one time, man. You know how we woke up, right? That's almost mind-boggling, man. And all of us, of course, that might be in my opinion, that would be a blessing. Thank God for them for saying that, and waking them up, man. It's about time. But their agenda.
You're covering a lot of ground there.
Their agenda, man.
Can I respond a little bit, Mark?
Go for it, man. We're open. It's you and me here, isn't it?
Yeah, I see. You're talking about shutting down all media for 10 days, and you're apparently let me finish. You're apparently in contact with people that are talking about this like it's a good thing, right?
Yeah, well, no, that's going to be the thing. I just heard that's just what I heard through these people, yeah. And another woman called Rita D. Chapman. Do you know her?
Yeah. I would hope that you would tell people that are talking like that they've got shit for brains.
Hey, that's coming down from the Trump thing. Where else would it be coming from? I don't know. Unless somebody made it up.
Right. That's why Trump is a treasonous conspirator, and all the QAnon people are treasonous conspirators, and we got as many evil people on the right wing as we do on the left.
What's the QAnon thing? Cue me into that, will you please? Get it? Cue me in. What, Charles?
QAnonymous. QAnon. You don't know what the QAnon group is?
It's not the anonymous with the masks and it's not them, right? Or is that?
It's kind of an offshoot from it, but it got a life of its own.
Okay.
there was a special internet channel called 4chan that is kind of secretive for computer hackers and stuff, and somebody started posting secret inside information from the government, like he was anonymous FBI agent. It used to be FBI Anon, is what he first posted under.
I heard, yeah,
and
okay.
if you add up the numerical values of F and B and I, B is 2, F is 6, A, B, C, D, E, F, and I, it adds up to 17.
17 is Q, letter Q. Okay.
17 is Q. And he shut down for 6 months or a while, and then he come back in. He changed his name from FBI Anon to QAnon. Okay, same guy, same modus operandi. Well, we don't know for 100% sure that it's the same person or group of people, but the tone and the choice of words was pretty much a mirror image of what the FBI Anon was doing before. And the FBI Anon is short for anonymous. Anon, anonymous.
What are they?
And so QAnon is a carry on with that tradition.
Are they just spouting off? They just got this website. What are they doing? Are they doing physical reality?
They're posting commentary on weblog, web pages that record what people post and say. And this QAnon guy is posting all kinds of predictions about how President Trump is going to bring about military tribunals to do secret executions to execute all the bad guys, and Jesus is going to come on a cloud and save us all at the same time.
Okay, yeah. Well, the thing here is, if he can't even show his face and not, right there, it's debunked. He's full of shit, man. Who is this guy, right?
Well, he's anonymous, and to be fair, we've got people in our own group that like do not use their real names when they come in here, and I tolerate that. But most of the people that don't use their real names that come in here anyway, they've at least confided in me, so I know their real name. So at that point, I can tolerate them using a fictional name in the public forum here, where they're contributing honorably to the discussion and things.
So do you